What's up, creatives? Welcome to the Tiffy Show. Today, I will be giving you the signs that you are not ready for a relationship. If you haven't, make sure that you turn on notifications so that you know when I post a video. I like to post about dating, travel, lifestyle, and everything in between. So if that's your jam, hit that subscribe button and let's get to it. I'm going to break down the reason that you are not ready for a relationship. I know some of you think that you are, but maybe mentally or emotionally, you're just not there yet. And this is for my single as crew so that you know the signs that, you know what, maybe you're digging being single and you're like, cool, I'm on the right path of no relationship, or you want to change a few things and you're ready to see what they are. So these are the signs that you are not ready for a relationship. You have bad taste in partners. I mean, just keeping it real, if you are always dating the bad boy, the guy that ghosts you, your friend's ex, the married man, these are all people that aren't going to give you a serious relationship. And this stems maybe from a little bit of self-sabotage. You're not attracting the right people to give you what you need. And this is a mindset change that you might want to make. And also, you need to analyze the last few people that you've been dating. If you see a pattern that you always date married people or people that are, emotionally abusive, you need to step back and you might not be ready for a relationship right now. You need to work on yourself. You need to work on the confidence and what can attract the right person to you. You need to write down the difference that a person that you're used to dating, like the complete opposite of that person. So if you're used to dating the bad boy, you're used to dating the guy that doesn't treat you that well, you're used to dating the guy that never buys dinner, never brings you flowers, then you need to write a list and be like, I want to attract the guy that brings me flowers, a guy that's nice to me. You need to make that list. And then you need to evaluate why you're attracting this and what you are allowing and your self-worth. So that is why I do not think that you're ready for a relationship. If you have incredibly bad taste in partners, I think you need to work on yourself a little bit first, and then you will attract the right relationship to you. You don't know how to be happy with yourself. You feel that a partner will bring you happiness, will make you a happy person, will cure you of your loneliness, but that is far from the truth. You have to learn how to be happy with yourself, how to hang out with yourself, how to love yourself, how to be best friends with yourself, because if you don't love hanging out with yourself, no one else will. So this also stems from, I guess, a lot of self-reflection. I am just really giving it to you guys today, but it does stem from the fact that you're going to have to learn how to be alone. I have a video on how to be happy alone. You should go watch that after this one. And you don't need a partner to be happy. Once you figure out you don't need a partner to be happy and you work on yourself, then you will attract someone that enhances your happiness. I also recognize a trait in the fact that a lot of people that believe that they need a partner to be happy will avoid going to situations if they don't have a partner, which is counterproductive. If you get invited to parties, if you get invited to events and you don't go because you don't have a boyfriend or girlfriend, you are sabotaging the possibility of meeting people. You need to put yourself out there. If you enjoy spending time with yourself, you will go to that party and you will have a good time and you will talk with everyone and you'll hang out with everyone instead of thinking about, oh my God, I'm so single. I'm the only single person here. I don't have a partner like they do or they do. No, you need to put yourself out there. You need to have fun. You need to go out, because I guarantee if you don't go out to the events, you don't go out to the parties, you sit at home and you wonder, why am I single? I'm not meeting anyone. I want to meet someone in real life. So this is how you do it. On top of that, I just want to say a partner is not going to cure any depression or loneliness or deeper seated issues that you have. If you have those kind of things steaming inside of you, that's not something to bring a partner into and, be like, fix this for me, fix my depression, fix this. That's not healthy. That's not going to work. You need to seek out different ways to handle your depression, whether it is professional therapy, journaling, meditation, yoga, getting to know yourself, because a partner is not going to be able to save you. Don't use don't think that a partner is going to save you. If you feel like a partner is going to save you, you are not ready for a relationship. You are hung up on an ex. This seems obvious, but if you cry or get emotional at the mention or a memory of your ex, you're not ready for the next relationship. You need to, be single for a while, not bounce from relationship to relationship. Now, I love a good rebound. If you're a rebounder and you like to rebound and, get it on, do you. But if you're looking for a relationship and you're still attached to the last relationship, this is not going to be successful for you. You're not ready. You have to deal with the emotions from your last relationship and also analyze what went wrong so that you don't go into the next relationship dating the exact copy of what you just had. So once you figure out what you want from a real relationship that's not the same as the last one, then you'll be more ready. But if you are very emotionally attached in stalking your ex-boyfriend's Instagram, still crying about him, still like obsessed with him, then you're not ready for a relationship. I personally love this next one, which is you have big goals. This is not a negative one. You have big goals and dreams, and that is amazing. And I want you to keep those big goals and dreams. Stay on the right path. You're probably not ready for a relationship if you have dreams of becoming a movie producer or a big time lawyer or a partner in a firm or whatever your dream is, a big doctor. Then you need to concentrate on that. And if you feel you need to concentrate on that and you are just so busy concentrating on that, you are not really in the position to take on a relationship that needs a lot of time, nurturing, and communication. You know, concentrate on yourself. And again, this is not a negative thing. You're not ready for a relationship because you have dreams and goals, and everything will fall into place in time. And I feel like in these situations, it's not really you thinking that you're not ready or are ready for a relationship. It's more the people around you telling you that you need to be dating more, telling you that you're too busy for your own good. And if you really feel like dating and all of that would sacrifice the work or progress that you've made, and that is an important aspect in your life, then concentrate on that. Obviously, if you are a person, I need to do the disclaimer, if you're a person that is busy and having these goals, but you have some sadness about not sharing it with someone, not having someone, then you need to prioritize what's more important to you and, you know, figure that out. But you can always date casually. I am just talking about if you're ready for a relationship and taking the next steps. You don't want to have any regrets about the life you could have had because you felt the pressure from your family and friends to date and get in a relationship, and you're always wondering what could have happened if you just stuck with your goals. So that's the main thing. I don't want you to have any regrets because there will always be people that you can have a relationship with no matter where you are in life. So if your goals are time sensitive, definitely concentrate on that. That is okay to be too busy and to have this goal where you can't have a relationship. You enjoy playing the field. This last point is just like, yo, know yourself. If you do not want a relationship, you don't like the idea of a relationship, you don't like the idea of committing, know yourself, and that's fine. That means that you're not ready for a relationship. Do not let societal pressures change who you are or your personality. My only advice in this is to always keep it honest and communicate with people when you're dating them that this is the type of person that you are, so that you do not lead anyone on into thinking that you want something serious. And also be true to yourself. If it's hard for you to stay loyal to someone and not have a wandering eye, then you are not ready for a serious relationship, and that's fine. You can play the field, you can date as many people as you want, and also there are relationships that fit this, and I'm very aware of that, but for this, I'm just talking about a serious relationship between two partners, If you are a person that likes relationship with multiple people, again, communicate that, set the boundaries, set the rules, and have that as your relationship. But you might not be ready for a serious one-on-one relationship if you are not a committing person, which is fine. So again, don't let societal pressures change the personality that you are. We are in a different, era. There's different kinds of relationships for everyone. So you have to do what works best for you. If you enjoyed this video, make sure that you share, like, subscribe, and comment below, and let me know any tips that you have for people to know that they are not ready for a relationship, maybe even from personal experience. And I will see you next time. Stay creative.